Courtrooms are the last place where you can confess your mistakes and feel guilty about your actions. But what if convicts start to treat courtrooms as a theatre to flaunt their acting skills? Today, we will see the 20 craziest reactions of convicts after being given a life sentence. Number 20, Adrian Dunn, who already has a good criminal record, kills a man in between a drug dealing and the court punishes him with a life sentence. We can see Dunn behaving violently after hearing his punishment. In an effort to get out of the courthouse, he also engages in a fight with the police. Number 19. This 18-year-old boy kidnapped his ex-girlfriend and sexually harassed her. He was sentenced to 4 years in prison. The boy in his teens gets no control of his emotions after hearing the order and pleads for help. He also told the judge that he was guilty of his actions. Number 18. This is the story of Anthony Kirkland, a serial killer. He was first punished for 16 years for killing his girlfriend, and after his release he killed many more. The police managed to arrest him after his 4th kill, and the court gave him the death penalty. But this serial killer couldn't stand it. He fainted in the courtroom. Number 17. This is Jordan Fuss, the convict who killed a 6-year-old kid in a car crash. He was drunk, drove his car about 90 miles per hour and crashed it into another car with this kid inside. He was sentenced to many years in prison. He can be seen sobbing intensely and even pleading with the family of the killed kid for forgiveness. Number 16. Damon Kemp shot and killed his 2 roommates in their apartment. Kemp is acting insane during his trial and not even listening to the judge. He just keeps on screaming, "God." We can't spot any remorse or pain in his face, only madness. This behaviour of Damon Kemp is making the victims' families uncomfortable too. Number 15. This killer man doesn't have the guts to face his punishment. This man killed a lady and injured her boyfriend. The court gave him a life sentence without parole, and after hearing that, he tried to do drama. We can see him crying and fainting. Number 14. I love my brother. I still do it this very much day. This is what a teenage boy, Jacob Morgan, says during his trial for killing his baby stepbrother. How could someone kill someone they love? We can see him getting shocked after hearing about his 15 years of imprisonment. He's also crying badly. Number 13. Kai Andre Cook and her boyfriend hijacked cars and even injured a man with bullets. We can see Kai Andrea and her mother getting shocked and mourning after hearing about 20 years imprisonment. Both of them were doing dramas as Cook was an angel soul who was so clean. Number 12. Martise Fuller killed short her girlfriend while sleeping at night and injured her mother. She shot his girlfriend 5 times and her mother 2 times. Martise Fuller dismissed her mother's testimony that she had witnessed him firing. She was sealed there during his trials pretending to be innocent. Number 11. Could you imagine a man killing his child just because he can't bear its crying? Dylan Schumacher is a 17-year-old boy of that kind, but during his trial, he acts so clean and sobbing. Anyway, he didn't get the judge's or the law's mercy. The judge knew all these were part of the drama to escape punishment. Number 10. I don't know how many times I hit him with my hammer, says Michael Brady with no remorse. This man tried to escape from prison and in between killed 4 officers. We can see how crazy Michael behaves in the courtroom. He answers all the questions during the trial as if he had done nothing. Number 9. Markeith Lloyd killed his pregnant girlfriend and police officer. He shot the police officer 4 times who came to arrest him for killing a pregnant lady. After doing such cruel things, this man acts as if he's very innocent. We can also see him shouting that he hasn't done anything and all charges against him are framed. Number 8. This lady, Diana Lovejoy, kills her ex-husband with the help of her boyfriend. Diana hired her boyfriend, who was also a gun instructor, to kill her ex-husband. She did it because of all the tension created during their divorce, mainly because he demanded their son's custody. Diana was caught by the police months later and the court gave her a life sentence. We can see Diana Lovejoy get fainted as she hears the punishment, but the law has no pity towards cruelty. No changes were made to her punishment. Number 7. This is the story of Ellis Nelson Ortiz Nieves, a monster breaking into tears in the courtroom. This man brutally beat a 4-year-old kid to death, though we can see that in his initial trials he shows no regrets. On the last hearing day, something else is happening. The judge explains each and every injury in the kid's body made by Ellis, and he then realises the pain the boy suffered. The detailing by the judge made him break into tears, and we can see the cops taking him out of the room. Number 6, 160 years behind bars. This is what you get when you try to play smart in the courtroom. Ryan Stone was punished for hijacking many cars, almost killing an officer, and putting a baby's life in danger during a lengthy chase by the police. During his trial, he shows great remorse and even sheds tears. But it was all acting, because earlier, when he was talking with someone in the family over the phone, he showed no grief and was actually making fun of what happened. The poor man got revealed as those calls were recorded. Number 5. Affection between grandchildren with their grandparents is always adorable, but a grandson killing his granny is scary. Antonio Barbu, a 14-year-old boy, is being punished for killing his grandma by hitting her in the head with a hammer. The boy was sentenced to 36 years in prison by the judge. It seemed like the kid is finally realising the mistakes he's committed and feeling guilty about it. He's crying non-stop during the trial and is even unable to read his apology statement. Number 4. How far can a boyfriend-girlfriend argument go? Well, Camilla Gamet proved that sometimes you could even kill your boyfriend to win the argument. The girl claimed in the court that she did it to defend her boyfriend, but later on, Camilla confessed that it was a lie. And she killed her boyfriend, though she confessed she acted differently in the court. There was no guilt on her face, and she kept interrupting the judge, which made him angry enough to punish her with a life sentence. Number 3. This is the story of the convict Christopher McNabb, a father who killed his 2-week-old child. We can see him getting emotional in front of the media the evening at which the baby went missing, but all this drama was his. His acting leads ahead the DiCaprio. Police found the baby boy near his house and confirmed it was homicide. They also confirmed that Christopher killed his baby by blowing on its head. However, his attempts to act innocent go futile. The judge gives him a life sentence. Number 2. We expect a convict inside the courtroom to sit quietly with remorse and answer only when asked, but Franklin Williams, who carried out 3 armed robberies, is just the opposite. He's talking non-stop, and this pisses off the judge. The judge asks him to shut his mouth and as a last warning before imposing a life sentence, but Franklin is uninterested in what the judge says, and the cops are eventually forced to tape his mouth. Number 1. How far can a human be heartless? This man's story proves that sometimes humans are much worse than scorpion venom. This teenager killed an old woman and got sentenced for the rest of his life. But the reactions of this guy inside the courtroom make everyone scared. He neither has remorse for the sin nor did he respect the courtroom. We can see the boy yawning and dozing in the middle of his trials as if he's watching a boring movie. We can also spot him smirking. What this guy deserves is more than a life sentence, right? Last moment, first-class acting of these convicts or futile tears are not worthy in any place, right? What do you think about these reactions? Share your views in the comment section. If you find our video interesting, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, ring the bell icon to stay updated with us. Goodbye for now.